We have spent our lives creating wealth by working hard and putting money away. We have so many options to put our savings dollars to work. We have opportunities to save in the tax-free and taxable markets, but the goal is to be diversified while building retirement dollars. Today, we're able to open new opportunities, the opportunities that the banks, Warren Buffett, Bill Gates have invested in for years. These programs are now available to us. We see many families put all their savings at risk in securities, or they may have all their money in banks with low returns, or they may have all their money in life insurance and annuities that they need, but yet they still want another option. There are now extraordinary options to take your savings and diversification to the next level. Let us show you these options that the wealthy have been taking advantage of and that are now open to you, the general public. We're going to talk to you today about saving options and some solutions. I hope you find this is informative and education. Saving solutions. There's a need today for financial education in our country. Why? Because there's so much market uncertainty. We're seeing the market go up and down every day and many times drastically. So we're concerned when we get a little bit older of the market being so uncertain. Next item we have when we become ready for retirement is outliving your money. Third item is inflation. Right now, over the years, our inflation has not been bad, but we all know, and we've all lived through periods that inflation was very high and our purchasing power was quite reduced because of it. And the next and last item is taxes. Right now, our tax rates are not bad, but the question I want to ask you is, do you think our tax rates are going to increase? Do you think they're going to decrease? Or do you think they're going to stay the same? My feeling on with everything that's going on today, our taxes will be increasing in the very near future. Let's talk about the rate of return myth. One-time deposit of $1,000 in 1909, the Dow Jones was averaging 7.26% from 1909 to 2008. So if you figured that 7.26 on that $1,000 compounded annually, your return should be $1,106,061. Yet, through the Dow Jones, the actual return during this period of time was only $142,954. That's a $963,000 loss that we would expect to be getting on a compounded rate of 7.26. That's the problem sometimes with the market. It's up and down and up and down. So the question is, how do we plan before, during, and after retirement? Well, first off, you have to protect what you have. Second item, you want your money to last your whole life. Number 3, you need your nest eggs never to lose their principal. That's key. Number 4, you must take control of your taxes. Number 5, we have to be prepared as we age that we could have terminal, chronic, or critical illnesses that could drastically reduce our retirement dollars. Number 6, we'd like to leave a legacy to our children or to our relatives in the event of our death. So number 7, the only way you can do all this is you have to take action and take action now. So the question is, where do we save and how do we save? Well, number 1, we know we can save in the bank. We can put our cash in the bank. We don't like the returns today, but we know that the bank has safety of money. Number 2, you can also invest into and take advantage of the tax deductions through an IRA or IRA rollovers. Number 3, if your firm offers you a 401k, it's always encouragement for the employees to take advantage of the 401k program. Number 4, if you're a school teacher, you have options of the 403b market and a program that you definitely want to take advantage of. And number 5, secondary savings plans. After you've put all your money in these above 4 and you still have more money you need to create and don't know where to create it and where to put it, the secondary savings plan will be your answer. The alternative savings revolution. Take your income to the next level. Topics that I want to cover with you is how do you capture the biggest unrecognized opportunity in our industry? The alternative savings revolution. Today we use alternative strategies other than just annuities to create income streams or just our pension plans to create an income stream. We want to show you how to create a monthly income that is good each and every month for the rest of your retirement years. What is the major paradigm shift? Well, over the last 17 years, there's been a paradigm shift for those few investors in the know, the Warren Buffetts, the Bill Gates of the world, the banks, regarding powerful savings vehicles known as the alternative savings strategies. The problem is, before these last few years, all these major financial institutions, Wall Street, brokers, banks, insurance agents, have all kept us in the dark. So now 99% of all of us savers have the option to get into the alternate savings revolution. We believe in strategy-based planning. It's a new way of thinking. We want you to think outside of the box, how to get into some of the new strategies that are out there and break yourself away from the old worn methods that we've all been into for the last 200 years. Here's what we're looking for the criteria for you as an investor. We want you to be a qualified investor. In other words, we need you to have at least a net worth of $250,000 or over. Or if you're an accredited investor, which is even better, we want you to have $1 million in net worth and a good income. So those are the two items for you to be considering yourself today if you are a qualified or an accredited investor. Here's what we do in our alternate strategies. We have strategies that will offer you between the period of time of 1 and 5 years. Nothing that's long term, but 1 to 5 years. We'll also talk to you about, do you want your income now as a monthly income, or do you want it to grow and accumulate? We can do both avenues in these programs. Number 2, we're going to talk to you about our returns. On average, our 1 to 5 year return programs are going to be rates of return of anywhere between 5% and 9% over time. Number 3, if you're in qualified money, then you have a chance in the short-term dollars to get a double-digit return. So we want you to increase your short-term savings returns. Most of us are not even in this marketplace of short-term returns, but take advantage of that now. Let's talk about strategy 1, our land leasing Petro Rock fund. Number 1, this is not subject to market risk. Number 2, you have high single-digit returns paid monthly if you want the interest paid monthly. And it's a 1-year program at 8%, a 2-year program at 8.5%, and a 3-year program at 9%. We also have the same interest rates available for you if you want them to accumulate over this 1, 2, or 3 year period of time. All of this is in the secondary market space. This is something today that your broker or banker is not offering to you and cannot offer to you. So take a strong look at these other opportunities. Number 2, the other program is a real estate program. It's a real estate fund, but here's where it's different. Again, it's not subject to market risk. It has great returns paid monthly, and it's in the secondary market arena. This real estate fund is managed by a proven team of management group that have well over 100 years experience. One of the huge advantages of this real estate program over any other real estate program that I pretty much know about today is the real estate is 100% owned by the management team. And there are no mortgages. Again, there are no mortgages, and they own 100% of the properties. This company specializes in acquisition, sales, and management of real estate. That's all they specialize in. And how do they get these? They're buying distressed properties in the single and multifamily dwellings so that they can create both income and equity. This program is based on a 4-year program, and it's at 8%. Please, if you're interested in these market strategies, we want to talk to you. We want you to give us a call, or we'll be glad to give you a call and set up a 30-minute time so we can go over these items with you. Again, we're looking for qualified and/or accredited investors. So we want you to take a look at your portfolio, take the bad stocks or mutual funds that you've had over the years that haven't gotten you any returns, and think about moving some of that money. Or think about the banks where you might be sitting there at a 1.5% interest rate where you can turn around and get 8% or better. These are the programs that we have available for you. So again, we look forward to working with you, and we look forward to helping you as soon as we possibly can. Thank you.